Everyone, Soundwave8084. In this comparison time review, take a look at the Transformers Age of the Prime Slugslinger and compare him with the previous Titans Returns version. It's the same figure, we're just getting some new colors on this toy here. So we're just going to do a quick comparison, show if anything loosened up or tightened from one release to the next. And of course, that could be a your copy may vary type thing as well. It comes with Sandstorm, and we got Sandstorm back in, was it Legacy something? One of the Legacy lines, wasn't it? And I think it's the last one. And they changed Sandstorm up. They gave him an actual cartoon face. They changed a little bit of the colors of the orange and everything to make him a little more cartoon accurate over the more toy accurate Sandstorm we got back in Legacy. So it's a 2-pack. It's an Amazon exclusive. We got Sandstorm, we got Slugslinger, and the Slugslinger comes with Caliburst, but Caliburst here is his head and not the Target Master. So we get some nice artwork on this. It has been on sale every now and then on Amazon.com. I will leave a link to this item down in the description below if you want to purchase this item after seeing the review. And right now, Amazon is running like lightning deals and sale stuff because I'm filming this in November before Christmas 2025, and they've been doing a lot of deals and stuff, so you might be able to get it on sale sometime soon. So you can see my packaging here is a little damaged in the corner because Amazon just shipped it in a box with no packing, and it got all beat the hell up. So box here, a little beat up. I knocked the Slugslinger over. It was a cool little 2-pack. I think it was like $60, but every now and then I think they've had it on stuff before for like around 40 or so. And this is the Titans Returns Slugslinger. As you see, even though they don't have all the articulation you get now with figures, they are quite posable and they are nice. Titans Returns and Power of the Primes are my two favorite Transformer lines prior to the new rebooting of like the War for Cybertron trilogy, and now with Legacy and whatever came before Legacy, I don't remember. But yeah, when they did all this new stuff, the articulation has improved. I'd say some of the plastic has improved overall, but they still have other areas where they have fallen down, especially with the oxidation or whatever when the figure's turning yellow. So we got the two Slugslingers here together. This is the Age of the Primes. This one here is the Titans Returns. I'll make this video short and sweet as best I can to show off the differences here. Now I don't have the weapon he came with, but it's just like this weapon here, except you get this kind of off-whitey gray with this color blue down here. I packed it away because this Caliburst came out in the War for Cybertron trilogy. Nowhere near the exact colors he was for the G1 toy or in either of the G1 cartoons, be it the Japanese series, Headmaster series, or in the Rebirth from in the US. So he's a black and like a dark purple. Doesn't really match, but I think it does go a little bit better with the new Slugslinger over the previous Titans Returns just based on color. So we'll just remove this weapon here. Like I said, this is Caliburst. Get out of his hand. Okay, a little tight in there. This is the gun that he comes with. See here? These do separate, so he can actually have two weapons. He can wield, or you can combine them, and they resemble what the Target Master originally looked like back in G1. See, Blast Effect compatible? I don't believe it is, because this was all done before Blast Effects were actually a thing with Hasbro for Transformers. But of course, this one here is, because this is where Blast Effects first originated, with these guys right here. You can see the color here. This is black and dark purple, whereas he is like a dark blue. So it's closer to the Rebirth colors. It's so dark on the Rebirth, he actually looks black more than blue of any kind in the series. But close up, they still have the same heads, and they did give the cartoon head, the face to this one instead of the toy face. Toy face had a visor. They gave more of the cartoon head for the original release of the Titans Returns Slugslinger. They kept everything from this to this all the same. It's just different colors of plastic. They did keep the tampos, which are like the stickers from the original G1 toy, which are up here on the shoulders and down here on the shin. So they kept all that the same. And also you'll have some of that on the jet mode as well. So the cartoon didn't really keep a lot of the stickers, the sticker look when they did the animation here, when ACOM did the Rebirth. So you actually lost a lot of stickers. These little circles here are actually done yellow, and then you didn't have this up here. So we'll do a quick shot comparison with the animation model. You see here, like I said, it looks more black. You get some of that yellowish gold on the titties for the circles there, for the nipples. And so they also don't show off where the stickers are. You see the head is closer. Like I said, the toy head had a visor. Other differences between the two figures is that this one is a little bit looser, especially like in the hands. In the arms. He's just a little bit more floppy. Not as, so he's still got good joints. Don't get me wrong, he's still a good joint figure. This one, the hands are a little more tight on this one, especially this one here. And the joints are a lot more tight on this as well. This one, the hands are just looser, even that one. The joints, while they're still good, they're just not as tight as they were on the previous release. We'll remove the headmaster so we can take a look at these little guys here. This is Caliburst. You see, he's got a painted face, and this is more like the actual G1 toy look and G1 toy head is what's on this little guy here. He's got a silver faceplate, and he's got a red visor. As your paint there, we'll bring off the head from this Slugslinger. Open them up. It's gonna be the same thing. We just get a bit lighter colors of the paint there on the face. He's got more of an off-white gray face, where he got silver on this copy. So now I'm going to transform these guys, and we'll show off the alt modes. One thing I'm going to show real quick on this figure here, one of the bad things is the shoulders. These come off very easily, and they don't really stay at all. So you want to move his arm around, you're just going to always, at least on my copy, untab his arm, especially his left arm. So it's hard to pose him without that coming untabbed. I did not have this problem on the Titans Return, which I've already transformed. I noticed this as I transform him because the arms took a little bit more to get down, whereas this copy is just like, wee, they're right off, especially the left arm. Alright, comparison here in the jet mode. The person used the same colors of blue. It appears to be darker. It could be. It also could be the fact that the figure is darker all around. So it's got darker gray plastic underneath it, making it look darker. This has a lighter, like an off-white plastic, more of a cream color. So that's all where the tampos are for the stickers. But on the Age of the Primes, though, we get a Prime symbol on the other one. Whereas here we got two Decepticon logos. Here we see one, and we get the Prime logo. I saw that from the legs. We see this piece here, this tampo on, which I don't believe was on the animation model. Don't believe it was. The headmaster just stores right inside here on both copies. If you have a weapon, you take it, and it just stores like a regular secret jet. Either wing, he only has one gun. But like I said, you can separate these into two, so you can do one on either wing. Or if you have the Caliburst War for Cybertron Target Master, you can give it to him, and it'll be either wing. You can do one of these and do the other gun in the other. That's totally up to you. So pretty much everything is exactly the same on the figure. Biggest change is, again, the colors are plastic, and they added a Prime logo here in jet mode. Jet mode, everything else is fine, tight, and dandy. No big complaints. Robot modes where you're going to notice all the looseness. Biggest complaint in comparison from the old to the new is just the shoulders are probably the biggest problem. As I showed you when I was trying to transform him. The left shoulder in this guy does not want to stay up. If you want to move that arm around, you're going to untab it. At least that's my copy. I don't know if this was a popular set or not, because both figures that came in the set have already come out, and it's more or less a set made for people who missed out. Even though they did do some changes, especially again a cartoon like Deco on Slugslinger and a cartoon like Deco and Face on Sandstorm. So some people might have double dipped just to get the cartoon accuracy. But you know, Aki Studios did make a cartoon accurate Sandstorm head you could buy for like 20 something bucks and pop on your Sandstorm. You can find that like on eBay and stuff. I didn't buy that because I got the Sandstorm here, which also carries over all the problems that the original Legacy had as well. So I think it was Legacy United. There's the loose chest, and my copy also has loose knees, like legs, where he just wants to lean back on the Sandstorm. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this set if you don't have any of these guys, but it also depends on if you like the cartoon Deco or if you like the toy Deco. First, toy colors, cartoon colors. Even the cartoon colors still uses the toy sticker Deco on this copy instead of being fully cartoon accurate because they're missing the colors here. If you're a good customizer, I'm sure you could do it. But both of them had the cartoon-like head, but they're headmasters, where in the cartoon they were target masters. And the only target masters we have for these guys don't really match here. That is a bummer, but you do get the gun here, which looks like it. So maybe, just maybe, we'll get some more updates in the future. I doubt it. Some of these characters, I don't know how often Hasbro will revisit them. So they went through the trouble to give us a new Sandstorm and gave us a little more new parts. Why they couldn't just do a new Target Master to go with this Slugslinger here. Otherwise, it's a good set. Either one is fine. It just really depends on your liking. Toy versus cartoon. Anyway, thanks for watching this comparison time review. Until the next ones. Peace out.